I am here with Rashida Strober. Finally getting a chance to meet her face to face. Yep. She's been on my show twice. Yep. And unique. Yep. Unique should be logged on soon. And there were people that didn't get a chance to hear it. They can log on and say, who is that? I can't even see. Because I'm so much. Heather. Okay, so let me just say something about Heather really quickly. Heather enjoyed you so much the first time. She was actually one of the ones that thank you, Heather. So I don't know, Heather, if you have a question, but a lot of times, if you don't have a question, I just want to start you on stage.
True. That's really wanting to tell my truth.
For those of y'all that don't know, in 1998, Rashida Strober created dark skin activism, the first movement in history to advocate for dark-skinned people, and called herself the dark-skinned activist. Rashida created the phrases dark-skinned activist and dark-skinned activism. Rashida also coined the word darkism. She is the first person in recorded history to create a movement of this kind. She is the first artist, author, actress, YouTuber, and social commentator to focus her work only on dark skin, and has been doing so since 1998. She has written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. Her books can be found at darkskinactivist.com. Rashida has been touring the country since 2006, giving darkism lectures and performances of her play. For bookings, go to darkskinactivist.com. The 20-year legacy of the dark-skinned activist continues. For more information on Rashida's 20-plus years as the world's first dark-skinned activist, visit darkskinactivist.com. Make sure you share and donate at the PayPal email. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. I'm finna get right into it. The world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I had my headphones on, but I wasn't sure that you guys could hear me. So I took them off because I want to make sure that everybody understands and hears what I'm saying loud and clear. Okay, sometimes the dark-skinned activist, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the first platform in history ever in the history of the world to advocate for dark skin, sometimes I get triggered. And today I'm triggered because y'all know how YouTube works. They're always suggesting videos. And I'm sitting up here on YouTube and they suggested Professor Griff. I don't know how you get that designation, Professor Griff. I mean, if he has a PhD in something, let me know, because I'm not sure how you get in the name Professor Griff. Usually a professor is a person that has either a master's degree and they're teaching at the college level, or a person with a PhD. So first of all, if you have that designation, let me know, because I really don't feel like I need to call you Professor Griff after going through all the years of graduate school and putting all the work that I put in graduate school and teaching at the college level. But let me get to why I'm making this impromptu video. I'm sick and tired of you, Professor Griff. You've been running around here for years talking, pimping. I ain't gonna even say talking. I'm gonna say pimping black issues, because that's what a lot of y'all do. Y'all pimp the black community. You've been running around here for years, Professor Griff, I feel like a fool calling this man Professor Griff, and I don't know whether or not he's really a professor. For those of y'all that don't know who Professor Griff is, let me enlighten you. Hold on, let me share my screen. Professor Griff, I'm tired of you speaking on Black issues, and you don't even have a fully looking, authentically looking Black wife. Now remember, hold up, y'all. Let me take y'all back in time, because a lot of y'all like, why do I come on here talking this? Because I own this lane. I created this fucking lane. Everybody about to understand that. I've been a dark-skinned activist calling out these Black male celebrities and their darkism behavior. Everybody watch me back in. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let me give y'all a history lesson here real quick. I've been doing this way back since 1998, but I brought it online in 2009 and it blew up in 2015 with the Kendrick Lamar episode. I was made Donkey of the Day, so this is nothing new for me. Everybody said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? They mocked me and then they motherfucking copied me, but I'm the originator of this entire dark-skinned lane. So that's why I come up on here and I speak about this, because I've been doing it and I own it and I created it. Let's get that out the way first. Back to you, Professor Griff. You've been sitting up in the Black community touring, talking about Black issues for years. And you, my friend, are a fraud. You're a fraud, because just like Kendrick Lamar, like I called him out, where he at? Hold up, let's go back to Kendrick Lamar. Just like I called him out, you ain't no different. You're no different, Professor Griff. You don't really like Black women. You don't really live that life. This is the problem that I have with a lot of these fake, fraudulent Black men in the Black community. They talk Black, but they don't sleep Black. And when I say sleeping Black, Soleil is not a Black woman. She's not Black. Just like they try to make the argument that Kendrick Lamar's fiance is Black. She's not Black. Where that picture at? Where that picture? She's a mixed race woman. And y'all could be mad all y'all want, because calling somebody, is this her mother? Is this her mother? I don't know who this is, but they look alike. They look like mixed people to me. Calling someone what they really are is not an insult. If you're mixed, then you're mixed. But y'all mad. Y'all mad at me, but everybody sat back in 2015, watch what the dark-skinned activist was doing, and every last one of you bitches is copying me. Anybody that's talking about dark skin, colorism, darkism, all you motherfuckers is copying me. Every fucking last one of you. But you mock the fuck out of me. But back to you, Griff. I'm gonna call you Griff. I ain't gonna even call you professor. Because like I said, when you produce that PhD or that master's degree, then maybe I'll call you. I'll give you that respect. I'll put some respect on your name and call you Professor Griff. But until now, I'm gonna call you Griff. I'm gonna call you Griff. You're a fraud. Again, the whole thing that triggered this, YouTube makes video suggestions. And there was that's her and her former husband, Genuine. You another one I need to talk about, but this ain't about you today, Genuine. Let me talk about Griff, because he's always running around in the Black community talking about Black issues, weighing in on Black issues, lecturing and speaking. And I know you making money. You're not doing this stuff for free. I know you making some type of money off the Black. They always do. But then when you look up, they never have a dark-skinned wife, or they never have a fully phenotypically Black-looking wife. Be mad. We're going to go back to 2015. We're going to take this thing back to 2015, because I know some of y'all are upset, and I don't care. The dark-skinned activists could care less, because I'm actually right. They go around, they pimp, they parade, they rile the audience up. You understand what I'm saying? They talk. Let me show my face, because I like to show my face. Y'all know I like to show my face. Y'all know I like to show face. I like to show face. They go around. I want to put my earphones on. That's what I really want to do. I really want to put my earphones on, but I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me see. Let me test this out and see if y'all can hear me. I'm gonna go to the chat box and y'all gotta tell me if y'all can hear me, because I really want to put my earphones on. They go around carrying on with a bunch of fuckery, talking all this Black talk. They've been doing this ever since the civil rights movement, the Black power movement. That's why I never trusted a lot of that. I never trusted a lot of that. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I need somebody in the chat box to let me know if you can hear me, because I have no idea if y'all can hear me. Oh, I've been showing my face on Three Thought. The dark skin, I ain't never had to hide, because I own the fucking lane. I own the lane. So I could show my face because I ain't scared at all. I ain't never been scared at all, at all, at all, at all. This is what I do. I own it. I created it. Let me tell you something, Professor Griff. I'm tired of you speaking on Black issues, and your wife is not visually Black. I am so sick of this shit. I was tired of it with Kendrick Lamar, and I'm tired of it with any Black man, because you're pimps. You're pimps. You're pimps. Y'all are so fake. Y'all have all these authentically looking Black women following y'all, but y'all main lady that's capitalizing off that cash that you run around the country making, they the ones that's getting all the money. Just like with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, you making all that money. You making all that money, but you're not taking it back to a Black woman. You're not taking it back to you taking it back to a mixed race woman. And you're fooling Black women. I said it in 2015 because I created the fucking lane, and I'm saying it again now. Let's get that straight. Let's everybody get that shit straight. Everybody better get it straight. Everybody watching this, you better understand this one dark skin activist. You better understand this. This is what I do. Now, I'm so sick of these hypocrites. I've had enough of these hypocrites. I've been watching this Griff dude go around for years on this bullshit, on this Black power stuff. You're fake. You're fake. Your wife is not a Black woman. She's not a Black woman. Be mad. Be upset. You should be upset with yourself for your fraudulence. Don't be mad at me, which I wouldn't give 3 fucks if you are mad. I don't care, because I'm calling it out. You should be upset with yourself. Step off. Step out the market for the Black consciousness issues. Step out that market. You don't belong in that market. Go somewhere else, because you're a fraud. Y'all should be tired of this. And what I don't understand is, why is it that Black people continue to support this fuckery? I know why some of y'all supporting it. Some of y'all supporting it because he's famous. Okay. That's why some of y'all is supporting it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Hold on, y'all. Commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. Make sure y'all go and get my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Make sure y'all also make a donation to my Real, True, Authentic Dark Skin campaign, which is the first campaign in the world to advocate for dark-skinned people for real. Okay, make sure y'all take my online course that's coming up on let's see, it's coming up on, put too many hold on one second here, y'all. I put too many words up in there. When you put too many words up in there, then it won't let you. Hold on. Okay, so my Darkism online course is coming up on April 23rd, okay, at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Anybody anywhere in the world could take this course. I want you guys to go ahead and register for the course. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to the course in the description box. Back to you, Griff. It's just absolutely ridiculous how these men are allowed, these Black men are allowed to come into the community and talk about black this and black that, and this is what they doing to us, and racism this, and but they never, I want to say never, but a great majority of them, the ones that are in positions of power, who they end up with. The woman is never phenotypically black. And when I say phenotypically black, I'm talking about a dark-skinned, yes, a dark-skinned black woman. It's not enough of black men in power with phenotypically black-looking women, dark skin with kinky hair, okay? It's not enough. It's not enough. But they go around and they, a lot of them, he's a good speaker. I'll give you that. I'll never not give a person credit where it's due. But the problem is you're not really living in your black truth, as far as I'm concerned. These black men that go around in the black community lecturing, speaking on current events regarding black people, like this particular video pop-up suggestion was about R. Kelly. Okay, so let me just say this right quick, because I haven't really spoken about R. Kelly, but real quick, R. Kelly should go to jail for sleeping with underage girls. Yes. R. Kelly has a problem. Yes. Anybody with half a brain can clearly see that. Clearly this man have a problem. But what I don't like, and what I never like, is exploitation. What I see going on with R. Kelly's situation is a bunch of black folks exploiting the fuck out of the situation. Y'all don't care about. I don't really feel y'all care. I'm talking about the real victims. Because Asante McGee, dark skin, you dark skin, but you're not a victim. You're not a victim. You were over the age of 18, well into your 30s. When you met R. Kelly, you're not a victim. You're not on that level, honey. You're not on the level. I don't buy your Kitty, honey. You're not a victim. You're not. Lord have mercy. Oh, damn. Hold on, y'all. back, y'all. Had to take a quick little break there, but anyway, I'm back again. Real quick, I want to say shout out to my son Raheem for he took the ASVAB. I believe he took it today and scored like super duper high. So that lets me know all those years that I spent. Because see, I'm a black woman here, a dark-skinned black woman, and I tried to do my part to educate my son so that he could become a productive black young man and grow up and marry a black woman and create a black family and contribute to the black world. That's what we should be focusing on. But Griff, you're promoting that because you're not a living example of that. You go around and you do the talk, but you don't walk the walk. You don't walk the walk, Griff. That's the problem. Anyway, back to Raheem. Shout out to Raheem real quick. He made a nice high score, super high score. And it qualified him for an engineering job. I know all through middle school and high school, I was constantly pushing STEM, constantly. And I want to say shout out to his 2 black male tutors. One was an engineer and one was a PhD in math. And they used to tutor him all the time. And he used to go to Kumon and he was taking higher level math. And I was constantly pushing math, constantly from the time he was like, how Raheem was like 4 or 5 years old. I bought the Hooked on Phonics, taught him how to read. So I'm very proud of him. Good young black man. And I'm very proud of him. But anyway, back to you, Griff. I'm not proud of you, Griff. I'm not proud of you at all. Because you're a fraud. You're a fake. Let me ask you a question. Griff. Let me ask you a question. Why did you not marry a dark-skinned woman? Pause. This is what I want to know. And I really want to know the answer to this question. Because see, a lot of y'all are fake as hell. Y'all frauds too. And y'all are deflectors because this is what y'all will do. Y'all will come up in my comment section. Y'all will email me. Y'all will hit me on Facebook and y'all will say, you don't like light-skinned women. You don't like light-skinned women. Well, let me tell you something. This has absolutely nothing to do with the woman. This is about the man making a choice in regards to who. That's the reason why I speak directly to the men, because it is the man that does the chasing. Yes, ladies. Yes, ladies. Never chase a man. Never chase a man. As much as I talk, let me tell you something. The dark-skinned activist does not chase men. No, that's a no-no. You have to come for me. You have to come for me. You have to come for me. That's how I go. But Griff is not going to come for me because I'm too black. I'm too dark. My hair too nappy. Can y'all hear me? I'm up here doing all this talking and I forgot. I totally forgot. Could y'all hear me with my thing, with my oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know if y'all could hear me or not. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Could you, Shay 91, could you hear me with the headphones on and off? Because I was talking with the headphones off. I'll wait for your response. I just had my headphones off like this. Then I put them on. Okay. I didn't know if y'all heard everything that I had said. But yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, GK Sigma Supreme. Shout out to On Three Thoughts. Shout out to Grim Green. Everybody for watching. If I don't say your name, I apologize. Shay 91. Shout out to you. Conscious Progress. Shout out to you. Everybody that's watching. Griff. Shout out to, we got hold on one second. We got Operation Exodus Mississippi in the building. Shout out to you. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. I just really would like to sit down with some of these men and ask them, why didn't you choose a dark-skinned woman with nappy hair? What's the problem? You have no problem touring writing books, promoting, all off of the backs of Black people and Black oppression and the Black struggle. But when it comes down to me, what I feel is the most important aspect of anybody that's in the Black struggle or speaking on the Black struggle is who you marry. You don't want to do that though. But you don't got no problem. It's like a pastor and his first lady. Griff, the pastor. Soleil, the first lady. So you got this dark-skinned man that goes around pimping the Black community, using Black issues, collecting his change, getting paid, because I know you've been paid for some of your lectures, maybe all. You got your first lady with you, and your congregation is filled with a bunch of darker-skinned, oppressed people. Now, of course, it's some brown and light skin, but I would argue that the majority are dark-skinned. But you ain't got no problem with that. This is hypocritical, y'all. These people are hypocrites. And y'all want to sit there and talk about me, talk about, oh, you got a light-skinned boyfriend, your light-skinned so. Y'all think I'm worried about y'all talking about me having a light-skinned boyfriend? I'm not worried about that, because let me tell you something. Again, what did I just say, ladies? Men do the choosing. I do not go around looking for a man. I don't have to do that. I'll never be that desperate, that big of a fool to go around looking for a man. Child, please. Never. They come for me. That's how that go. They court me. They chase me. That's how that go. That's how that's been going for a long time. And that's how it's going to continue to go. With that being said, I ain't never went out here and said, ooh, let me go find me a light-skinned man. Ooh, let me go find me a light-skinned man. I ain't never had to do that, honey. I was married to a pitch black, tar black, dark-skinned man for 10 years. Okay. So don't even come for me with that. Don't even come for me with that, because you can't. You could try. You could try. Apple and water. Apple juice and water. I'm drinking apple juice mixed with water. It's real good. That's one of my favorite. But I'm not worried about these people that be talking about me dealing with. This is apple juice mixed with water. I'm not worried about these people talking about, oh, your light skin. Let me tell you something. Rashida Strober is not on fucking trial here. I am not on trial. I don't blame you, Shay 91. Don't chase them. Let them chase behind you. That's what they're supposed to do. Let them chase behind you and do what they're supposed to do as men. As men. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just so tired. When I saw that recommendation come up, I'm looking like, wait a minute. This dude never stops. And now that we got YouTube and social media, people are just getting back to the R. Kelly situation. I already said, I believe that R. Kelly should be locked up for what he has done wrong against the underage girl. The ones that's really under, because I got a lot to say about that as well. Because again, dark skin Ashante McGee, you're not a victim. Brown skin Kitty, whatever your last name is, you're not a victim. Y'all are not victims at all. But what I noticed is a lot of pimping going on, a lot of exploitation going on. And what I feel about that whole R. Kelly situation, I feel that Black people don't really care. Y'all don't really care about the whole situation. The people that's online speaking on it, what you care about, let me tell you what you care about. Views. You're using R. Kelly's situation. You're exploiting it. You're using it for views. You're doing the same thing as, of course, the news outlets are doing. You're using it for views. Y'all don't really care, because I haven't heard nobody come up with any type of viable solution to the entire problem. I haven't heard anybody pose any type of sensible solution. And Griff fits into this category of exploitation. Anytime an issue comes up in Black America, whether it be with the Bill Cosby situation, now we got the R. Kelly situation, Now that we have social media, people are nothing but vultures. It's almost like you see the animals that come after, like the tigers or lions, the stronger animals that come after somebody, after a smaller animal has been killed, and they come and they just tearing it apart. They're like vultures. You understand? That's what I see going on with the R. Kelly situation. Nobody really, I don't feel in my spirit that no one really truly cares about the deep-seated issues that's really going on here. Okay, no one cares. And I definitely don't feel that those grown women, y'all don't care. Them grown women, y'all wanted was money. Because if y'all really cared, then why would you date him given his past? You don't care. This is what I'm saying, y'all. It's all about the pimping. It's all about the exploitation of Black issues, of Black people. And there's never any viable solutions there. I don't see any viable solutions. I don't hear any real viable, because you know what, y'all? When you have to get down to a solution, guess what that means? That means you actually have to do some work. You can't bring your ass up on YouTube and talk and run your mouth for views, looking for views. That's all y'all doing. Y'all, Black people have shown themselves. I'm talking to Black people right now, because I'm Black. So I'm going to address y'all, to be some of the biggest exploiters of other Black people via social media. You're not sincere. That's why a lot of y'all, I have no desire to listen to nothing you have to say. Nothing you have to say, because I could feel the gossipy nature, you're laughing at a person. You're laughing at a person's misery. You're enjoying it. It's entertainment for you. It's almost like back in the day when a slave was to be killed in front of like the town, where everybody would gather around, white people, they would gather around with their lunch to watch this murder, because that's what it was. And I feel like that's what's going on social media, not just with R. Kelly, but with a whole bunch of situations. There's nobody that I could really pinpoint. I'm trying to think as I'm talking here, that I could really say this person is sincere. This person really cares. Now, I did watch that interview with Gail, and I felt, from what I saw watching Gail, I felt that she was sincere in doing her job. I felt that she was even compassionate. She was calm. She was understanding. She was doing her job. I felt that she was being real and transparent. It wasn't fake. It's so many fake people that are on YouTube. I can't even bear to watch them, because I already know what they own. You're not about real Black solutions. You're only here because we're in the age of YouTube. I know I'm here on YouTube as well, but let me tell y'all something. One thing about the dark skin activists, if it ain't in my soul, you ain't gonna see me come up on here on my YouTube channel and talk about it. I ain't doing it. I only speak on what hits me in my soul. Griff, that video you did talking about R. Kelly, giving your take on it, that hit me in my soul, because I feel like you're exploiting, and you ain't got no right to go around and talk about Black issues and your wife not Black. Your wife not. That pissed me off, because I've been watching you do that for a long time. I don't speak on stuff that's not in my soul. I'm not going to do it for views. I feel like we are selling our souls on social media as Black people, and we're doing it for views, and there is no solutions. Where's the solutions? Everybody that's on here talking about these issues, you have no solutions. It's all about you. It's all about your views. You don't care about anybody but yourself. None of these people are real. They're fake as hell. They're fake as hell. And in my humble opinion, here's another way that I judge it. If you don't have a track record of being in the community before YouTube, I really don't care to hear what you have to say. I don't care to hear what you have to say, because I already know what you on here for. And I wish that these people would just admit it. See, don't try to come across as if you actually care when you're actually on here just to gossip and to talk bad about somebody. You have no intention of being a person with a solution. None of them. None of them. No solution. No, you have no solutions to the problem. All you have is your mouth. That's the problem. That's the problem. Griff, where is your solutions? All I see you do is exploit Black issues and marry non-Black women. That's what I see you do. That's all I see you do. I mean, I'm trying to understand, Griff. I am really trying to understand. I want to invite everyone to go ahead and make a donation to my PayPal or to my GoFundMe. I am currently on the Dark Skin Activist Tour, still featuring my one-woman play and my other creative works. Also, I want to invite everybody, no matter where you are at in the world, I'm gonna go ahead and share. You can take my DARKISM course, my DARKISM online course. Here it is right here. It's gonna be coming up on April 23rd at 7 p.m. Anybody anywhere in the world can go ahead and take this course. You can get your virtual ticket now and take the course. I'm gonna be going in depth in regards to what Darkism is and how it functions throughout society. This is the first course of its kind. I got a lot of plagiarizers out there. I'm watching you plagiarizers. I don't have no problem doing what I need to do legally to handle. I'm just trying to understand you, Griff, and I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. You parade around with your non-dark skin, and you wasn't he with what's that, Zaza? Wasn't he, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't he at one point with Zaza? You know, I just don't understand. You can't sit here and tell me, of all the people that come to your lectures, you're lecturing obviously to Black people, you can't sit there and tell me that you could not have found a phenotypically Black woman. And when I say phenotypically Black woman, dark skin with nappy hair. Dark skin with nappy hair. But that's not what you wanted. So why don't you do this? Why don't you just, if that's not what you want, so that's the thing. They want to reap the benefits of talking about and exploiting Black issues. Men like Griff, let me be clear. They want to reap the benefits of talking. Look at the shirt he got on. Got Fred Hampton up on there. Got Elijah Muhammad up on there. Got the great Malcolm X up on there. Looks like, let me see, who is that on there? Looks like Khalid Muhammad. But then you don't want a Black woman. That's not what you want. I find it to be unfair. And it's also darkism. Anybody that cannot see and understand that this is darkism, then you are in darkism denial. They will take all of their money that they make off of the poor Black dark-skinned masses, and they will go and give it, look at them smiling and happy, and give it to their non-dark-skinned wives. Make no mistake about this, y'all. This is a partnership. When you get married, it's a partnership. It's a business. It's a partnership. It's about economics. I would call this systemic economic darkism. Griff's systemic economic darkism, because you're taking the money that you're getting off the backs of the oppressed and poor dark-skinned people who probably have paid for your lectures, and you're putting it back into the hands of a non-Black woman. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. And if I was y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would never pay to go see this guy. I would never. I have some people that, some Black men that I know, and they be talking about him like, oh, he gonna be here. So what you want me to do? What I'm supposed to do? What is the dark skin activist supposed to do? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all ponder on that while I take a real quick break. don't know what. I'm trying to understand, y'all. They come telling me, oh, you need to Griff said this, like he God or somebody. He ain't God. You're definitely, you're not my leader. You're not my leader, Griff. You're not my God. You're not. And regarding your choice in women, you have no credibility with me, because all you want to do is exploit Black issues, but you're not interested in being with a Black, dark-skinned woman. Explain to me why you're so interested in speaking about Black issues and Black this, Black that, police brutality, economic development, housing discrimination, all the myriad of issues of darkism and racism that Black people face. Everybody corrected me on this. Thank you. They corrected me. Y'all military people, y'all corrected me. Listen, y'all, I was talking about the ASVAB. I wrote it wrong on Facebook. I think I said ASVAB. So all these military people that saw my post where I was shouting out my son, they corrected me. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right. I'm going to correct it. I'm going to go change it. Normally, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't give, y'all know I don't care. Y'all know I'm unbothered. I can admit to my mistakes. Yes. But normally I'm unbothered by it. But anyway, back to Griff. You full of it. You want the benefits of being Black, but you don't want a Black woman. How ironic is that, y'all? How ironic is that? And I just feel bad for the little girls that the little dark-skinned girls, child. I feel bad for the dark-skinned girls that come to his events with maybe their mom or their dad or their parents. Sometimes people will try to introduce their child to consciousness. You understand what I'm saying? But here's the thing. What do you think is going through these little girls' heads when they see that these men do not marry women that look like them? What do you think is going through their head? I'm going on my Facebook right now trying to correct ASVAB. Let me correct it right now. Let me get it right, because I got all these military people. They coming for me, y'all. They coming for me. Okay, I think I got it right. I hope I got it right. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. What do y'all think these young girls think? If y'all think for 1 minute that these so-called Black conscious men and who they date and marry are not going to have an indelible impact on the psyche of young, dark-skinned girls, teenagers, y'all are crazy. You're crazy, because I'm one of those young girls that grew into a woman. And it's impacting me. Obviously, I'm the world's first and only, there's only one. I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. So I just don't understand you, Griff. I don't understand. It just seems to me like some of these so-called Black conscious folks are trying to wipe out the authentically, phenotypically, classically Black person. And by that, I mean dark skin and nappy hair. That's the majority. I done had this debate with so many people, and y'all still haven't won. Y'all are not going to win that debate with me. The majority of African people, there's 1 billion plus people in Africa, okay? The majority of those people are dark skinned. Y'all can argue and tell me, oh, it's all colors of Africans, which I already know that. I'm well aware of that. I don't even need to be told that. That's not the issue, and that's not my point at all. That's not my point. the issue that I always have brought to the fore in regards to classical. And if you use my term, make sure you credit me. Stop. I got so many people that be out here using my term, stealing my work. Don't give credit. Y'all ain't came up with this stuff on y'all own. Y'all looking at the dark skin activists. Let's get that straight, because ain't none of y'all ever thought about talk about no darkism, no dark skin online, but until you see me do it. Let's get that straight right now. The classical African person is dark skin. That's a fact. Okay. Like I said, I already know, and I've been knew that there are a multiplicity of colors in Africa. That is a given. What's also a given is that the majority are dark skin with nappy hair. That's the end of the story. So if you have these conscious pimps, these conscious hustlers going around in the Black community exploiting Black issues for monetary gain, why aren't you married to a classically African looking woman? If you are so Black power, Black conscious, you know why? Because you're a fraud. That's why. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. This is not rocket science, people. This is not rocket science. These people are frauds. I'm here to tell you that. So all of my wonderful friends out there that come and be telling me, oh, you need to go see this person speak and that person speak. Let me tell you something. I'll listen to what anybody has to say. I will. I'll listen to you. But at the same time, because I've listened to what this Griff has had to say, because he's been in our face for years. But you're a hypocrite. You also have to be called out on your hypocritical behavior. You run around and parade with non-dark skinned women. You did it with Zaza. You married to a non-dark skin. That's hypocritical. It's very hypocritical. It's like you're confused in a sense. I don't understand. And again, I really would like to understand the mindset of these people from their own mouths, because sometimes people lie. Okay. Let's see, Alexis Anders, let me answer your question. Let me address you. You said, Rashida, ain't you gonna talk about dark-skinned female representation? Then you said, because a lot of dark-skinned females are getting some recognition. I'm not impressed with the recognition that they're getting. I'm not impressed. It's not enough. I wrote a book called Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. And in the book, I analyzed dark-skinned women in popular culture. And I express in the book and show in the book how every few years, a dark-skinned woman is allowed to be the center of attention. Among thousands, if not millions, of talented dark-skinned women, females, only a few are given the It Dark Girl of the Moment status. So I'm not impressed. No. Because all dark-skinned women are not getting an equal opportunity. And I say that with myself. I can be honest enough to admit that I had myself, this is a very personal book. I had myself in mind as a dark-skinned woman, very talented. People have stolen from me, and I haven't gotten my just due as a dark-skinned woman. I'm not the only one, though. It's a whole bunch of dark-skinned women out there that have not gotten their just due. So I am not impressed. I am not happy that I have not gotten my just due. I'm not happy that people have stolen from my work, watched my videos over the years, read my books, never gave me credit. Where's my motherfucking money? But you want to put out these tokens and think that I'm going to be happy. No, the dark-skinned activist is not satisfied. I ain't going to be satisfied until I get what I deserve in terms of money and notoriety. I'm not going to fucking be satisfied. Because I wrote this book with myself in mind. And of course, my experience can be apply to the experiences of other dark-skinned women who haven't gotten their just due. So no, I'm not satisfied. No. If I sat here and told you I was satisfied, I'd be lying. I still have people to this day contacting me to speak on darkism, and you want me to fucking talk for free. You don't even respect my art form enough, my creation enough to say, you know what? Here's this amount of payment in exchange. See, that's darkism. That's tokenism at work, because the tokenism has not benefited the masses of dark skin. Y'all, I ain't finna give y'all all my pearls. I be giving too much pearls up on YouTube. I be giving y'all stuff away for free, and half of y'all don't even want to make a donation. So, and I'm supposed to be satisfied and happy? Never. No, it's not right. You're not gonna get that from me. So if you was expecting me to say something else, y'all know I only tell the truth. I'm only up on here to tell the truth. I am not gonna come up on here telling y'all what y'all want to hear. I'm gonna tell what I feel in my heart. I'm gonna say what I feel in my heart. Understand me very clearly. Okay, I'm not gonna be up here calling somebody's number. I'm not gonna be. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody up here is perpetrating to be. Let's see. Somebody perpetrating to be Professor Griff. That's not you. And if it is you, you know where to find me. Because I would love to ask you to your face, why do you go around exploiting Black issues and talking about Black issues, but your wife is not a Black, dark-skinned woman? Yes, a dark skin. I'm the first person to say this. Everybody else is following suit and not giving credit where it's due. I made it okay for y'all to say that. And I'm still saying it to this day because it's what I believe. It's what I believe, and it's what I know in my heart and my soul. So I don't veer off of what I believe and what I know in my heart and soul. Never veer off of that. Shout out to Cola Booth. She's the only other person that I respect who talks about dark skin. You're the only other person, Cola Booth. That's it. Cola Booth, and Alice Walker. Alice and Wallace Thurman, because he wrote that book, The Black of the Berry, way back in, 1929. I believe that was the publication date. I would love to understand and hear out of this man's own mouth. I would love to hear out of this man's own mouth why I am tired of being exploited as a dark-skinned Black. This to me, y'all gotta understand. I'm gonna talk about myself, and I already know that it's going to apply to other people because that's how it works. You go from specific and then you go to general. I feel exploited. I feel exploited as a dark-skinned Black woman because people are always allowed to come, even some of these white people coming up in here with this blackface stuff, and you're getting credit for this stuff. That's darkism. That's systemic economic darkism. You shouldn't be able to profit off of the oppression of dark-skinned people like me. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. I don't understand how anybody could think that that's okay. I don't think that a lot of people are really thinking critically about this. Because y'all like to go and y'all like to hear somebody make y'all feel good. I'm not here to make you feel good. Oh, thank you, Trisha. Let me, real quick, I don't have a super chat because I don't do the super chat because I think YouTube takes way too long to pay the money. So those of you that want to make a donation, please go to my GoFundMe or you can go to my PayPal. My GoFundMe and my PayPal, either one. Some people want to cut out the middleman. You might not want to give to the GoFundMe because there's going to be some type of fee. But if you want to give to the PayPal so you can cut the middleman out, again, I'm going to put it there because people keep commenting. So I'm going to throw it up there again. I just threw up the links. You guys go to my GoFundMe. I always put the links in the chat box, and I always put the links in the description to whatever video that I'm doing. But and I'm gonna tell you right now, I see somebody whose name on here is Professor. I don't believe that that's Professor Griff. I think that Professor Griff is too above the people. I think he's too above the people, above the people. I'm too above the people. Oh, I think that he's too above the people to ever come on a platform and show your face. Because see, I'm not about playing games. You want to talk to me? You gonna look me in the eye. You gonna show you. Everybody know that since I've been on social, Rashida Strober will show her fucking face to anybody, anywhere. I don't care who you are. I don't care how famous you are. I don't care. I don't care. We're gonna deal with the issue at hand. So don't come playing with me. I ain't got time to be playing. I don't have time to play. I'm a very serious woman. And when I come up on here and I talk about darkism and how it impacts Black people, specifically Black women, I don't play around with that. Dark-skinned Black women, I don't play around with that. So y'all know where to find me. You know where to find me. You can go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. It's right there. Let me show you how to find me. Griff, if you're watching this, because I don't believe that that's him in the chat box. I think somebody playing around, and I told you I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. You got to play with somebody else. But here's how you find the dark skin activist. You go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, and you scroll right on down. Of course, take a look at my books. I just recently did a darkism talk. You scroll right on down, and guess what? You're going to run into my email. My email address is darkskinisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com. That is the protocol for how I set up my talks and my debates. So if you want to connect with me, I'll connect with anybody. I don't care who you are. Actually, there's some people out there they've proven to be frauds and liars and manipulators and no good. And I don't deal with people like that. So, you know, I'm not going to connect with everybody. So let me just be honest. I'm not going to connect with everybody. But yeah, y'all, you know how to find me. There go my email address right there. Email me. I had this one lady make a video about me going off on me. I need to play that video so y'all can see that. Going off on me. And I told her, I said, look, email me. Let's set this thing up. But people are cowards. They're afraid. They're afraid to deal with the truth. They're afraid to deal with the hard questions. And one thing about me, I'm a lot of things. Y'all say I'm loud, I'm masculine, I'm this, I'm that. But I'll tell you what, I ain't never been afraid to deal with the issues head on, in your face. Let's talk about it. And that's what I really want to understand. Why is it that Professor Griff, why you don't have a dark-skinned wife? All these years you've been running around in the Black community talking about Black consciousness, talking about Black issues, talking about what we need to do. What you need to do is marry a Black. Let me tell y'all something. One of the most powerful things that a Black conscious man could do is marry a visually Black woman. I don't understand why these Black conscious men don't. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Hold up. Let me pull up one of the icons that I love so much. And those of y'all that's really following me, y'all know who I'm finna pull up. This man understood the points that I'm making in regards to who the Black man marries. The imagery is very important to Black empowerment. You know, you got all these hoteppers running around here talking about Black power this, Black power that. But then when you look up, hold on, y'all. I don't know what's going on here with the images here. This is weird. Like my mama used to say, the devil is a lie. My mama used to always say that. The devil is a lie and the truth ain't in it. When you get ready to do something, you can't find what you want. So let me type in, hold on. Malcolm X and Betty Shabazz. This man, this is why I will always love Malcolm X. You can say whatever you want. And I probably will cuss you out if you say something bad about Malcolm X in my presence. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be salty about that. Malcolm X, more than any Black man, understood that it was important to marry a phenotypically black woman. Betty Shabazz, dark-skinned black woman, phenotypically all the way black, understood this. This is why I got so much respect for him, because once he became a Muslim in the Nation of Islam, this man was righteous and pure and honest and really, for real, loved black people. This is why I love Malcolm. I'll never forget. Shout out to Spike Lee. I talked about Spike Lee too. I got some stuff I got to say about you too, Spike Lee. But I like you, Spike Lee. Even though I got some stuff I want to say. I like you, Spike Lee, because you made Malcolm X. And when I saw Malcolm X, I believe around the age of 13, 14, coupled with the fact that my father was in the Nation of Islam, may he rest in peace, Samuel X, for 30 years. When I saw this movie, that was it. It was over. I was like, this man, I read the book. I saw the movie. I actually wrote a couple of papers on Malcolm X when I was in college as an undergraduate and a graduate student. That was it. This man is righteous. And again, it's not just because he married a dark-skinned woman. That's not the only reason. It's because he actually, for real, loved black people, for real. These dudes running around here, y'all will never be on Malcolm X's level. You'll never be on Malcolm X's level. You'll never have that level of righteousness and love and care for black people. That's why I don't trust them. I don't trust these people. There are no black leaders. You have to lead yourself, because there are no more Malcolms. Gone. Them days are over with. We don't have it. What we got is a bunch of fakers on social media pretending. You're fake. Shout out to Omali Ashatella. You're one of the only leaders left. Let me Google the chairman. I got respect for the chairman. I have a lot of respect. Some of y'all, I don't know if y'all know who Chairman Omali Ashatella is. Let's see if I can pull him up. I always seem to spell his name wrong. Thank God for Google. Spell correct. But Omali is one of the real deal warriors, not just on social media. He's been doing this thing for years. He started the Uhuru movement back in the 70s or the 60s, in that era, and been carrying on for years. He's one of the real ones. I ain't talk about social media. Y'all people coming up on social media, I can't respect y'all. What have you done in the community for the black people on a grassroots level? What have you done? You haven't done anything. You're not on the level of Chairman Omali Ashatella. Shout out to the Uhuru movement. You're not on that level. You're not. I just got to tell you the truth. You're not. There are no more Malcolms. And yes, the chairman, hold on, he did have a beautiful dark-skinned wife. Yes, I saw her with my own eyes. She's the reason why I liked Sister Locks and why I liked the Land Rover. I will never forget when I was in the Uhuru movement. I'll never forget this. I saw the Land Rover with the African sign on it. And I was like, wow. I know it's like kind of ironic, but that's, that's a whole nother story. But there are no more Malcolms. Malcolm was sincere and honest and righteous and for real. That's what Malcolm was. And so I'm just trying to understand, well, let me tell you something, Dave East. I was in the movement before Ghazi came along. Way before him. He came in the movement later. So I'm not going to sit up here and bash the chairman. Anybody on here trying to bash the chairman? You gotta go. I'm not gonna bash the chairman at all, because I was in the movement way before Ghazi came. I was in the movement back in 99? He wasn't even in the movement at that time. So I don't know what y'all talk about. I know what I saw and what I dealt with when I was in the movement. And that was way before. That's why I said, y'all folks coming up on social media, y'all need to do y'all research. You don't know what you're talking about. Do your research. Don't go off of what people are saying online. If you do that, you're a fool. Even if you sit back and listen to Rashida Strober. Y'all ever heard of the saying called readers are leaders? Anybody ever heard of that? Readers are leaders? I suggest you pick up a book. I suggest you do your research. I suggest you use your brain and stop just sitting back watching social media. and listening to what these people are saying online, you know, I suggest that you go and do your research. It's very important. So once again, I want to let everybody know that on April 23rd, I'm going to be teaching a Darkism course. And make sure y'all share this video, those of you that support. I don't understand why we changing the issue here. This had, oh my God, y'all, listen, y'all got to take that other stuff somewhere else. Okay. Y'all just like totally trying to come on here and change the issue. Stop it, I say. Back to the Darkism online course. I'm going to be teaching my Darkism online course. Once again, it's going to take place on April 23rd, and it's a virtual course, so anybody anywhere in the world can watch or attend, should I say. Well, you will be watching because I'll be teaching the course live. So you guys are going to enjoy that. You guys are going to come away with an in-depth understanding of what Darkism is, okay, and how it started, you know, its origins, its impact. We are going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about some solutions as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the information for the course, where you can take the course. I'm going to put that in the, there we go. I just put it in the chat box. This person, there's a person in my chat with the name Professor Griff. And the reason why I'm saying to you to email me, because I don't know who these people are. I have people that sit back and watch me online. They create fake accounts, and I don't know who's who. So if you want to do a live talk with me, I would be more than happy to do that. Once again, you can go and email me at dark. Let me put my email address in there because I don't know who this person is. I don't know. Until you show face and until you email me and until we talk, then I'll know. I had Phil Advise. I did a live on Phil Advise. I had already been on his show, and Phil Advise came into my live, but it was really Phil Advise. So I don't know. So here we go. Let me put my email in here. Dark skin, because I honestly don't believe that that's him. But anyway, dark skin is beautiful campaign at gmail.com. And I'm done with it because at this point, it doesn't seem like you're making sense. It doesn't seem like you're making sense right now. And if that's the real you, then email me, because I would definitely like to look you in your eye. I would definitely, and guess what? You can bring your wife on there. You can bring, see, I've dealt with this before. I've had this particular person, I ain't gonna say your name, even though I did me wrong. You did me wrong. Let me tell y'all what this one did. He had an Asian wife, and this black man took it upon himself to come to one of my Darkism talks. He was filmed as well, and him and his wife was welcomed with open arms, all that. Nobody bashed them or none of that. But what I am is honest and direct. So I said that to say this: you can even bring your non-dark skinned wife, because I'm gonna still ask you the same thing. Why you don't have a dark skinned wife? Why have you been in the community talking about exploiting, using black issues for years, but you don't have a black, in particular, a dark skinned wife? You don't have that. You don't have it. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in you. Hold on, y'all. I'm very disappointed because who you date, and I just showed y'all examples of the great Malcolm X. And Malcolm X understood this more than anyone else, any other black man, I think, that has shown himself to be a leader. That who you marry, who you lay out with, is very, very important. Very, very important. You understand me? So, yeah, you know, and again, very disappointed. Same thing with Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav, same thing. very disappointed in you. And I, you know, they will fool you. Y'all, they will fool you. Okay. These so-called black conscious men will fool you. They will fool you because I'm gonna tell you right now, I was fooled. Flavor Flav, you fooled me too. So to the young black women out there, let me tell y'all something. Don't think that just because of a man talking all that conscious stuff, don't think for 1 minute. Don't think for 1 minute. Hold up. Don't think for 1 minute that that person is going to be living what they speak about. Hold up. Hold up. Let me talk. Flavor Flav, very disappointed in you because you put forth this image right here. This black power stuff. Look at that. That's the image you put forth. That's what I was believing in. But that wasn't your real life. That wasn't your really real life, honey. That was not your real life. You's a fraud too. You in the fraud category too, Flavor Flav. You're definitely in the fraud category. But one thing about you, Flavor Flav, and I like you. I like Flavor Flav as a person. He seems like a nice person. I'll give Flavor Flav that. Okay. He's the type of person that I would sit down and is this Flavor Flav? I think that might be Flavor Flav. I'm not sure if that's his wife or what, but I do know that you were dating Bridget Nielsen, Flavor Flav. I do know that. But one thing about Flavor Flav is I never heard him going around exploiting black issues and talking about black this and black that like Griff. Okay. So even though I was disappointed with Flavor Flav, you know, he's not necessarily on that level. Griff is like his thing to go around and exploit black issues and talk about and speak on black issues. But again, when we talk about who we finna marry and settle down with, why is your wife not a dark-skinned, black, nappy-headed woman? Why, Griff? Once again, I want to invite everyone to my course, my Darkism online course, the first of its kind. The first, I am the creator of the entire concept of bringing dark-skinned colorism online. Although you may see people talking about it, people have plagiarized my work, never given credit. They have gotten this information from the dark-skinned activists. But I'm going to be teaching my course online. I'm going to go ahead and put, of course, that's not what they want, Let It Pack. That's the thing. They're full of it. They're full of it. They're full of it. That's you're right. That's not what they want. But the problem is that they have no problem exploiting black issues. That's where the problem lies. Honestly, if that's what you want, go ahead, do your thing. But don't come infiltrating the black community and capitalizing off of black oppression. That's where the buck stops. That's what I'm saying. Don't come talking about you've been oppressed, you're a black man, you going through this, you going through that. Don't do that. If you want what you want, go have it. But don't come throwing this up in my face while exploiting me at the same time. Don't do it. That's darkism. That is one of the things, that is one of the examples of darkism. When I talk about darkism, y'all say, what is darkism? What Professor Griff is doing and has done. I said I wasn't gonna call him professor, but Griff, he's committed an act of darkism. That's it. Okay. You gotta go because I'm gonna remove you. You can't come up in here with that. Hold on, y'all. Goodbye, because I ain't got time for it. Because I already know what these people trying to do. It ain't gonna work. You gotta take that somewhere else. You gotta take that somewhere. Yes, he is Shay 91. He's definitely a darkest. Definitely a darkest. Absolutely. I will wholeheartedly agree with you that this man is a darkest. And he's a darkest that I don't think that he'll ever, obviously he's not going to admit to it, because these people, if they admit to their wrongdoing, then it's going to mess up their whole entire game. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to mess up their whole entire hustle. You know? So of course they are not going to admit to it. Not going to admit to it. Why would they? Why would they mess up their entire hustle by speaking on issues of whether or not they discriminate against women based on skin tone? Why would they do that? They'll do all they can to avoid it. That's the reason why I said I would love to sit down and have a face-to-face with Griff and ask him these questions to his face. You know where to find me. I'm not hard to find. Dark Skin is Beautiful campaign at gmail.com. Once again, dark skin. Okay. We're not doing that. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, you know, I want to definitely go ahead and thank everybody for taking the time to watch tonight. I really do appreciate y'all. Once again, make sure you guys go ahead and make a donation, and keep in mind that I have my Darkism course coming up online for anybody anywhere in the world to watch, and you guys will be able to watch, not watch, but participate, engage. Those are the words I want to use, because it's an actual course. So it's going to be coming up on April 23rd. And I want you guys to go ahead and make sure you watch and share and like this video, and make sure you donate to the world's first and only dark skin activist. Google Rashida Strober. Go do that. Go Google. Oh my God. This person is perpetrating as Professor Griff. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now, I didn't ask people to come online and lie and pretend to be Professor Griff. I didn't ask for that. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. We're here to deal with and tell the truth. Rashida Strober is the only person in the world to focus exclusively on dark skin, and has been doing so since 1998, as demonstrated by a 20-year body of work. Meet the founder and inventor of the first movement in history for dark skin, Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist, founder of dark skin activism, created in 1998. In 1998, Rashida Strober created dark skin activism, the first movement in history to advocate for dark skinned people, and called herself the dark skin activist. Rashida created the phrases dark skin activist and dark skin activism. Rashida also coined the word darkism. She is the first person in recorded history to create a movement of this kind. She is the first artist, author, actress, YouTuber, and social commentator to focus her work only on dark skin, and has been doing so since 1998. She has written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. Her books can be found at darkskinactivist.com.
Is that yours?
Okay, guys. I got some breaking news here, and I don't know if this is true or not. I have no idea if this is true or not, but what I'm about to do right now, because I ain't got time to play games. Someone has gave me a tip. They said that this is the real phone number of Professor Griff, and I'm about to call this phone number, and this person that keeps coming up in my live claiming to be Professor Griff, I'm about to call this phone number right now on this live to see if this is actually this person. Okay. And even when I call the number, I honestly don't have any way to verify without seeing your face. That's why I said what I would like to do. I would like to set up an actual face-to-face, or not, well, we can do face-to-face, but for the meantime, you know what I mean, a live Google Hangout with you to talk to you face-to-face. But for right now, I'm about to call this number and see what's going on here. And once again, I want to preface this with saying I do not know if this is the real person. I have no idea, but I'm about to call right now as we speak. So we finna see, y'all. Hold up, we finna see, because I would love to go live and on cam with you, Professor Griff, if this is really you. And I'm calling, and I have no idea, y'all, if this is the actual person. But whoever this is, hold on, y'all. The phone is ringing. Hello. Is this Professor Griff? Hello? Is this Professor? Okay, all right. Let me tell y'all what he just said. Whoever that was that answered the phone. As soon as they picked up the phone, they said, whoever this is, I'm about to do a show right now. Call me back. I'm about to do a show right now. They kept saying it over and over again, and then they hung up the phone. So I don't know what is going on. I don't know if that's really Professor Griff. I have no idea, but I thought that's pretty weird that somebody would pick up the phone and immediately when they answer the phone, they say, I'm going to do a show right now. Call me back, et cetera, et cetera. I have no. So here's what I'm going to say. Because I don't know. At this point, I called the number. I have no idea if this is Griff. I don't know. But if Griff, if you are watching the dark skin activists, email me. Email me because I don't know. Like I said, I just called that number. Y'all just saw me call. And the reason why I did not put it on speakerphone is because I never like to put somebody on speakerphone without their permission. So where they know that they're being recorded and they're live, I give people that respect. If they give me permission, then I go ahead and put them. I just called the number and I have no idea if that's him because again, he got on the phone and immediately said he was about to do a show and whoever this is, call him back. So again, Griff, if you are watching the dark skin activists, email me. My email address is dark, and I'm gonna be watching my email because I just called you on the tip of someone who because I was gonna get off this live. But then someone sent me a text message and they said, yes, that's his real phone number that someone put in the chat box. And they said, call him and that he's waiting for me to call. So that's why I said, let me come back on camera and call him. And that is the result of the call. So here's the thing, Griff. If you want to come on to any platform, it could be on this platform or where, I would like to ask you, sit down and have a talk with you to your face and ask you, why do you not have a dark skinned, nappy headed black wife? So here's what we need to do, because this is how I normally do it. I ask people, anybody that wants to set up a talk, a debate, a discussion with me to email me. My email address is darkskinIsbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com. If you are watching this, Griff, I just called you on my actual phone number. So that means you have my real live actual phone number, which starts with a 727 area code. So you can email me or you can call me. You can email me or you can call me. Let me put my email address in here because I would really, dark skin is beautiful campaign@gmail.com. There it is. The ball is in your court. Exactly, Trisha Charlton. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what just happened. And I don't understand it. And I've never talked to Griff a day in my life. I don't know what this man sounds like. That's why I said I like to set up my lives face to face so I can see the person and look into their eyes that I am talking to. Because a lot of people have played games with me over the phone, and I just don't have time for that. I don't want to play no games. If you're serious, if you're serious, you know what I'm saying, about confronting me, talking to me, whatever. Anybody that has an issue with my stance on darkism, anybody, and anybody that's been watching me, you know this. If you have an issue, I'm easy to find. Everybody knows that I like to show my face, show face. Everybody knows that I like to talk to people directly. Everybody that's really following me and watching me knows this. I do not like to play games. Okay. I'm coming on to you are a public person. I'm coming on to a social media platform discussing my frustrations regarding darkism and your mate selection. You have every right to come on and address me, which I would like for you to do. I would love for you to come on and address all of my issues. I would love for you to come on and explain why you did not choose select a dark-skinned, nappy-headed wife as a conscious brother. I would love for you to do that. So once again, I have no idea if that's your real phone number. Somebody put it in the chat box. Somebody texted me and told me they called the number. It was the real number, and he was expecting a call back from me. I gave him a call, and then he told me, whoever this is, call me back because he's getting ready to do a show. I have no idea if he's really getting ready to do a show. I don't know. But the dark skin activist is here to address this. And you know where to find me. You got my phone number now, if that's really you, because I just called it. And you have my email address, and you have my website. So there's no excuse. The ball is in your courts. Once again, since I'm back on here, I want to remind everybody on April 23rd, I'm going to be giving a Darkism online course. This course is for anybody, anywhere in the world. You can take my course. It's a virtual course. I'm going to go ahead and put the information. Hold on, y'all. I put the information in the chat box. And I'm also going to put my GoFundMe and all that information in there. Now, y'all need to make a donation, okay? Y'all need to make a donation. If you have not made a donation, make a Griff, if that's really you, you need to do like what Phil advised did. Go make a donation. Go make a donation. You have made, I'm pretty sure, a lot of money off of speaking on Black issues through your lectures, all of that. It's time to give back to an authentic, dark-skinned Black woman. I have a real campaign that I have created that I am seeking funding for. Put your money where your mouth is and support a dark-skinned woman. Support. Y'all are not supporting enough. Y'all are not supporting enough financially, and it's really a shame. So once again, I'm going to put the information. Thank you, Trisha. I just put the information there in the description box. So there's actually not a link to the PayPal. You asked for the link. There's actually not a link to the PayPal, but you can use my PayPal email. If you go to PayPal, what you can do is you can select the email address that you want to make the payment to, and then you can make the payment that way. Or if you want to go to my GoFundMe, you can click the link to the GoFundMe and you can make the donation that way. So you can choose either way that you want to choose. I would really appreciate it. I also, once again, I really want y'all to take my Darkism course. Griff, you need to take my Darkism course so that you can clearly understand what I mean by Darkism. And I'm also very honored to announce, and I said I'm not doing no more Darkism talks for adults for free. I'm not doing it. But I have been taught into doing a Darkism talk for kids. I will do a Darkism talk for kids. Lauren, you like me? I'm going to be doing a Darkism talk at an elementary school. I have been invited to do a Darkism. I'm very pleased to announce that that's going to be,
Can I come?
you're going to be in school on that day, Lauren. You're going to be in school on that day. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a Darkism talk at an elementary school. So I'm going to be tailoring my talk to elementary school kids. And I'm actually very honored to do it because, again, y'all know how I feel about people exploiting, stealing my work, ripping me off, doing all kinds of Darkism, systemic economic Darkism things. But what I wouldn't do is turn down kids. I'm not going to turn down doing a Darkism talk for kids. So, but you're going to be, Lauren, you're going to be in school that day and you're not going to even be with me. You're going to be with your dad on Tuesdays. You're not with me on Tuesday. She want to come. You came to my Darkism talk in Atlanta, remember? Remember we came to my Darkism talk in Atlanta?
No, that was a play.
And, well, it was also a Darkism talk. Remember you came to the Darkism talk at the bookstore? Remember that for Black History Month? Anyway, what I won't do is turn down the kids. So I did not turn. Lauren is tripping over here. Oh my God. You're not gonna be with me on that day. I gotta laugh. If you was with me, I would be more than happy to take you. It's gonna be the week after spring break. But that's the day that they have it scheduled for. Lauren, I don't control their schedule. I don't make their schedule. I have to go off of the schedule that they give me. I'm sorry. The next Darkism talk that I do, when you are here, you can go with me. But you're gonna be with your dad on Tuesday. You always with your dad on Tuesday. If you was here, I would gladly take you with me. You know that. But we're gonna schedule some other stuff, okay? So anyway, y'all, support the work of the dark skin activists. Yes, I'm gonna be doing a free Darkism talk for elementary school age students. Actually putting that together because, like I said, I have to tailor it for elementary age students because I'm normally doing Darkism talks that's appropriate for age 16 and up usually. But yeah, I'm pretty honored to be able to have been invited to do this talk because I already know that it's going to help and impact these young kids. And as an educator in the school system, I've seen many instances. Let me tell you, I've seen many instances of Darkism take place. So I'm actually very pleased and honored that I'm going to be able to tackle it and deal with it head on. Let's see, S. Thompson, he said Darkism include names that are ethnically sound. I'm trying to understand, what do you mean by that, S. Thompson? You said Darkism includes names that are ethnically sounds. Okay. Thank you, Trisha Charlton, for your donation. Now, let me ask you this. I hope you are still watching. When someone donates $25 and up, I usually will send them a book. So please let me know in this chat box, because I think you have donated before and I may have sent you a book already, but please let me know if you would like for me to send you an autographed copy of my book. And the book that I have currently on hand is A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. So, yes.
You make a book with me in it.
Oh my God. Lauren. Okay. So yeah, what I want to do is I want to thank you very much, Trisha, for your donation, and I will be getting your book out to you tomorrow. Thank you very much. And I will be sending it out. I send my books when somebody buys a book from me, I send it out to you directly from me. And so I will be sending the book out autographed tomorrow. And I want to say thank you very, very much for that donation. So yes, I'm very pleased to be doing the Darkism talk for the kids, the young kids, because the earlier that they can learn about what Darkism is, I feel like the earlier that they'll be able to do something about it. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like the earlier they will be able to know how to deal with it. And I think that's the most important part, because the dark-skinned activists, when I was in school, I did not, and this is another reason why I decided to go ahead and do the Darkism talk. I didn't know how to deal with it because there was no dark-skinned activist there to help me and to guide me and to articulate what I was actually going through. So that's another reason.
Yourself, the dark-skinned activist.
What are you talking about, little Lauren? I made myself the dark-skinned activist. Okay, you're so cute. You're so cute. So yeah, so I'm really honored to do that. But anyway, y'all, I just want to say once again, because this whole entire live was inspired by Griff and that pop-up that I saw, that recommendation that I saw of him talking about R. Kelly. And I said, wait a minute, I'm tired of this dude speaking on Black issues, and he doesn't even have a dark skin or a black looking wife. Let me talk about this. So once again, for those of you that are just tuning in, someone came up in the chat box, and I don't know if this is actually Griff at all, but people have done this to me before with other people. They came up in my chat, but I don't know if that's the person. I called the number that was put there, and he answered the phone, and he said, I'm about to do my show. Call me back, whoever this is. So and then he hung up the phone quickly. It wasn't even no hello, da da da. Y'all heard it. I couldn't even start a conversation. So I am issuing a offer to you, Griff, to contact the dark skin activists. And I already put my email address there. I'm gonna give it to you again. Dark Skin is Beautiful campaign at gmail.com, or you can go to darkskinactivist.com and all my information is there. Contact me. And I would be more than happy to sit down and talk to you about why you don't have a black or dark skinned wife. It is the world's first and only dark skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the first platform in history for dark skin. And I want to thank every single person for watching. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. And I appreciate y'all for watching. And I hope that Griff contacts me because I'm ready. I'm very ready. I'm ready to get my questions answered because I want to know. I want to have a sit down. I really want to know. So contact me. Y'all know where to find me.
Mama, don't even think about